Hey, my name is Kenan Helbaoui, and for my Chem Lab project, I'm going to be talking about calorimetry. So to get started, I'm basically just going to go over what is calorimetry. So it's pretty much just measuring the amount of heat that's either absorbed or released by a reaction. This method allows us to determine if a reaction is exothermic, where the system releases heat energy, or endothermic, where the system absorbs heat energy. To dive deeper into the subject, I'm actually going to show you how to use a calorimeter, which is the device that's used to measure the amount of heat that's absorbed or released when a reaction occurs. So this is a diagram of a calorimeter. Obviously, I'm not a chemist. I don't have a calorimeter sitting at home, but I'm going to make a model using some stuff I just found around the house, and I'm just going to show you guys how it works. To start off, we're going to need an inner styrofoam cup. This is where our reactants are going to mix and react and where the reaction will occur. So here are the reactants that we're going to be using for today's experiment. Next, we have our bigger styrofoam cup in which we will place the smaller styrofoam cup. This bigger cup has water inside and has a thermometer attached inside of it. This thermometer will measure the temperature of the water before and after the reactants are mixed. If the temperature of the water rises, that means the reaction was exothermic, heat energy was released and the water absorbed it. Or if the temperature goes down, that means the reaction was endothermic, which would mean the system absorbed the heat energy from the water, which is why the temperature of the water decreases. So I placed the smaller styrofoam cup with the reagents inside of the bigger styrofoam cup, and the reaction is actually occurring right now. You shouldn't do this in an actual experiment, but just for the purposes of showing you how this experiment works, I'm just going to give you guys a quick little peek on what's going on inside. So here you can see our reactants have actually formed a new product, and based off of the increase in temperature shown on the thermometer and the cup actually feeling kind of hot, it's getting a little hot in there, we can now determine that that reaction was actually exothermic and heat energy was released by the system. So yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Remember, whenever you do these experiments, wear goggles. I don't have any, but if I did, I would be wearing them. And make sure you follow all your lab safety guidelines. And yeah, that's calorimetry. It helps you determine if a reaction is exothermic or endothermic based on the changing in temperature of the surrounding water.